your music live. Your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Ding is right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Your Music Live. My name is Pete Johns, and for the next, it's going to be a bit shorter. Why am I wearing a hockey jersey? What's going on here? Why does it say Premiere, not live? There's a few things to talk about here. This is a live to tape special edition of Your Music Live, and we're doing it like a hockey game. We're doing 3 periods. I know, we're changing up the format. But you know what's not changing? Our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. Yeah, if you're an independent creator and you want to get your music out there to Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Amazon, Tidal, all the places, check out DistroKid. In fact, you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan by using the link up above or down below. Shall we get on with some music? I think we shall. Let's start off with my favorite tempo, and that's a spicy tempo. This is Spicy Tempo, they say, inspired by a hummingbird dancing in my garden, created on GarageBand on my trusty iPad. And we're going to give it a spin as our first track. Hummingbird, Spicy Tempo, Your Music Live is on the air. That's a spicy tempo, and that's a cool way to kick us off here on Your Music Live. I hope you're well. Are you doing well? If you're going to have fun, thumbs up. Or if you're going to wait around, just wait a while and then give us a thumbs up if you think it's fun. You can share the show. There's a share button down below. Remember, sharing is caring. And Sharon is Karen. Don't worry, just because I'm not here live doesn't mean I'm not going to throw the lame jokes your way on Your Music Live. And as I mentioned right up front, DistroKid is where you want to go if you want to release your music, your spicy tempos. You want to throw them out there online. DistroKid's got you covered. Let's grab our next song, shall we? Because period 1 is continuing on. So that was spicy. I was going to say icy. That would be more appropriate for the hockey theme. But this one is nothing to do with hockey. But it's a very cool song. It's from John George. He says this was inspired by King Crimson and progressive rock in general, created using GarageBand. I hope you enjoy. Hey, a bit of a GarageBand theme going on here already in this one. Let's jump in and take a listen to this. This is called Detrimental. John George here on Your Music Live. jam was so progressive that I just got off the phone with Rush and I told them to stop bothering because John George has got you covered. Very cool stuff there. Detrimental, an original jazz progressive rock song from John George. Very cool indeed to kick us off here. There you go. You've had some spicy beats. You've had some laid back jazzy prog rock. And what's coming next? Well, only I know. And I happen to know that it's Champion Bucket Rider. Yeah, my favourite band name. One of my favourite band names. I love them all. I love Crow on a Wire. I love Champion Bucket Rider. I love all of you. And I love your band names because you come up with some amazing artist names. So we've got Champion Bucket Rider here. They say another 1 minute 58 seconds during which the Champion Bucket Rider simply asks, what should we do now we are happy? Answers on a postcard to Pete Johns, please. Send me your postcards, folks. You can find my postal address. It's not that hard. I'd love to get your postcards. Anyway, for now, Champion Bucket Rider, what should we do now we are happy? Thanks for asking, Champion Bucket Rider. I was pondering that while I was enjoying that song, which, by the way, is just such a cool, mellow jam. Did you dig that one? I dug that one. Very cool stuff. What would I do? What should we do now we are happy? Celebrate. Or is it that thing where as soon as you're happy, you need to find the next thing to be happy? What do they say you need in life? You need something, you need like obviously food and shelter. You need those normal, like, survival things. But then they say that you need something to look forward to. So I guess if you're already happy, you need something else to look forward to be happy to, or something like that. I don't know. You know what would make Mimi happy? Mimi, you know what would make me happy? If the Rangers win the Stanley Cup. Is that going to happen? I don't know. We'll see. Let's go. Let's go Rangers is all I have to say about that. See, this is being pre-recorded, so by now, I'd love it if I premiere this. Actually, no, the playoffs have only just started. The Rangers must still be in there. Fingers are crossed. All right, we're going to play another couple of songs, and then we are going to hear from our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid, because I want to tell you about something cool that you can do when you join up to DistroKid, because you will. If you're not already a member, what are you waiting for? Sign up to DistroKid. They're awesome. They help you get your music out there to the world. All right, let's grab our next tune. This one comes to us from Greece, or at least it's a Greek song. They say it's a Greek song I wrote and sang many years ago. The song is inspired by the anime Death Note, and it talks about the anime's protagonist, Light Yagami. Very cool. It is by Percentage, and the track is called... You can read that. We're going to play it here live on Your Music Live.
Ψάχνοντας να βρω το δρόμο για το παρελθόν, έχασα το μέλλον και το παρόν. Πίστεψα πως βρήκα την αλήθεια των θνητών, μια αλήθεια που άλλο δεν πιστεύω. Ένα όνειρο που ήταν μοναδικό, πέταξα το ψέμα μα και κάτι αληθινό. τι μου δώσες εσύ ψυχή, να έχω κάτι για να ζω. Κι αν ο κόσμος όπου ζούμε είναι ψευτικός, θα βρω πώς να χτίσω το δικό μου τον ιδεατό. Ένα κόσμο δίχως βία, έγκλημα κακό, σαν αυτόν που έγραψα στο τετράδιο μου κρυφά. Τρόμος ιερός με μια κατέχει ξαφνικά. Δεν λυπάμαι για όσα έρθουν μετά. Αυτός απληστία ηλίθη να με κυνηγά. Ο εφικτός που θα τα αλλάξει.
I don't know what you're expecting. When I said Greek song and anime, I don't think you were expecting that, were you? I sure as heck wasn't when I first listened to that track. What an absolute banger. That slaps big time. Very cool there. Percentage. Oh, man, that was great. I love it because it just lulled you in. You're like, oh, this is going to be like a Greek traditional song. And then it just hits you hard. Bang. Yeah. Very cool stuff there. Thank you for sharing that one. Remember, sharing is caring. Please go ahead and share the show. If there's someone you know that you think you might like the show, just share away. We're going to go over to slaps.com. This is the free music sharing platform from our wonderful friends at DistroKid. Yeah, those guys, those folks over there. We're going to go to slaps.com, and this is our slap of the week. So you can share your music for free on slaps.com. It is cool, and our friend Gary Ford has done exactly that. You can see I've already come in here. I've already liked this song because it's so gosh darn awesome. He says, this track was written and recorded by myself and good friend James Ayres. It's about belief and not giving up. So I believe you should not give up and continue watching YML, and let's rock with Gary Ford.
Song, and you can right your own wrong, and you can fight the feeling, and you can do the dealing, you can be what you wanna be, you can dream your own dream, and you can dig your own scene, and you can waste your own time, and you can walk your own line, you can be what you wanna be.
How good is that track from Gary Ford? Yeah, you know you want to go over to slaps.com and check out the whole gosh darn thing. And in fact, you can do that. Sign up to slaps.com for free or use your DistroKid account if you're already a DistroKid member and jump on over there and listen to that one and all the other great music that's being shared at slaps.com. Gary Ford, he's been on the show a few times, and every single time we play a Gary Ford song, it just rocks. He just makes bangers every time. It's almost ridiculous how much quality comes out of that man. Very good stuff indeed. And you know, speaking of very good stuff, DistroKid have some very cool things under the hood. If you've never checked out DistroKid, if you're not already a DistroKid subscriber, I highly recommend you do it. Because if you're an independent artist, and good chances are that you are if you're watching this show, then you want to check out DistroKid for just one yearly fee. And again, you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. You can subscribe, and then you can release an unlimited amount of songs. And look at all the songs, EPs, and albums that I've released, including my brand newie called Sink or Swim, which is a bit of a punk song. And you know what? Today we're going to roll the dice because I want to jump in here and I want to go to the Get Heard Now, and I want to do the Wheel of Playlist. We haven't done the Wheel of Playlist in forever, and because we've got the hockey theme here today, we're going to see if we can shoot and we can score a goal with my new song Sink or Swim, because I've never tried to get it on the Wheel of Playlist. So how this works is you select one of your songs, you connect with Spotify, it'll go and it'll ask you all your details. I'm logged in as the wrong person here. Hang on. I've got to log out of my daughter's account and log back in as me. That's the one trick for new players there is if you've got a family, guess what? You're going to need to log in as yourself. We're back. We're going to reconnect with Spotify. We can now spin the wheel, and here's what happens. The wheel shall spin. Let's turn our volume up here. I think it's got a clicky sound, does it? We'll spin the wheel. No, we'll have to do it. Click, 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 click. And what it will do, it'll place you on the playlist. Now, 2,128. We're not scoring any goals from there. That's not Gretzky level. That's not even Mario Lemieux. That's going to struggle. We got 2,348. We're currently we're the Atlanta Thrashers of spinning here, or maybe the Arizona Coyotes, if a team that still exists. How are we going here? We're 1,639. We're now the Ottawa Senators. We've not had a good run. We're the Columbus Blue Jackets. I'm sorry. If you're a fan of any of those teams, I apologize. But yeah, it doesn't always work out for you, but sometimes you might get your song right up there in the playlist. But you know what? It's fun. And this is what I love about DistroKid. They give you the ability to get your music out there, but they also just infuse all of these fun, random things in there, like the Wheel of Playlist, like the Playlist Spotlight, like the little videos that they do. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here you can do to enhance your music. You can add lyrics, you can add credits, you can use Dave, which is their little AI bot. See, they've been doing AI before AI was even cool. So DistroKid are the real deal. Check them out by checking out the link up there or down in the description. And we thank DistroKid for their ongoing support of Your Music Live. Speaking of Your Music, and speaking of Canadians, you heard a little bit there because I didn't have the volume down. Speaking of Your Music Live, speaking of Canadians, we're going to play a Canadian artist. It is Michael, aka Zealand Band, and he just says simply, "Hi Pete, hate getting old." Let's play this one. Michael, aka Zealand Band, on Your Music Live.
Dinner hurts when it gets cold. Hey, getting old. Can't drink as much. Dreams have been sold. Hey, getting old. Forget to remember what you've been told. Hey, getting old. Memories are everything, as precious as gold.
That is really cool. I love everything about that. I love the animation. I love the photos. I love the lyrics. I love it all. Well done, Michael, a.k.a. Z. Looking dapper. Look at that. Looking dapper, Michael, a.k.a. Zealand Band. Hate getting old. Anyone love getting old? Actually, I kind of do. I've been waiting to be an old man for definitely most of my teenage and early 20s. Don't forget that the way that we work here is that we play 1 or 2 minutes of each song just so that you can hear a whole bunch of music, but it's all linked in the description. So if you want to check out the full version of any of the songs we play here today, jump on down to the description because that's where it all lives, and you can go and follow and check out and listen to and love and just do all the things down in the description. I promise you, you won't be disappointed if you dig the songs we're playing. Let's grab our next tune, shall we? This one comes to us from PAL, aka Paul. He says, She's the One. Just another improvised song which I recorded in Cubase's 2 and mixed in Cakewalk. Make of it what you will. I will, and so will all the other viewers of Your Music Live, Paul. This is She's the One, original lyric video here on Your Music Live.
She knows she's the one. She knows she's the one. She don't need no time. She knows she's the one. She knows she's the time. She don't need no time. Waking up, looking out your window. Sleepy eyes, they don't mind, but I don't see. She don't mind when you go and then stop. We can't go, I won't know. She won't tell you. Distant cry, distant thoughts, never have come. But she knows she's the one. But she knows she's the one. But she don't need no time.
What a jam. What a laid back, awesome, casual jam there from Paul. Well done, my friend. I love it. She knows that's going to be an earworm. That's going to be in my head, I'm telling you. Great tune. Well done. She's the One from Paul here on Your Music Live. Definitely one that I'm going to go and re-listen to the whole full kit and caboodle. Kit and Caboodle was the name of my first punk band. At least it is, if you believe it is. It wasn't, but that's okay. Kit and Caboodle would be a great name for a band. Or maybe DJ Kit and Caboodle, scratching the decks. Wicka, wicka, wicka. No, maybe not. All right, let's grab our next song before Pete does any more wicked DJ moves. Brock Ruggles says, Pete, this is one of the earliest songs recorded when I first opened GarageBand on my phone in 2021. Always liked the song, but the mix vexed me. I recently returned to it, ran a mix, mastered the sucker, and I think it works. This one employs some of your favorite iOS plugins, and I use the LRC7 because it sounds so cool when you say it Aussie style. The LRC7, hang on, shall I say it? Try to say it American style. The LRC, no, don't do it. Sorry, what's that? Yeah, lawyer. Don't do accents and speak into the correct side of your phone. Okay. We'll do that in future. Let's play this one, shall we? Oh, by the way, thank you, Brock, for the wonderful, for the donation. Anyone that would like to donate to the cause, always appreciated. Never expected. You can donate using the super chat, the super thanks, and all the things here on YouTube, or a PayPal donation, which is what Brock did. So thank you. Big time for that one. Let's give this one a spin. This is called Clock Spills Open. Brock Ruggles, Your Music Live.
clock spills open and we steal the time. Trying to find something that we'll never find. It's like I've been here once and I did it dead, but now I don't know how to diminish the fire ahead. It seems like it happens almost every time. Lose your blues amongst the things you find, until the good ones slip through the cracks in the floor, or they don't distract enough from the pain anymore. Something's always telling me to wrap it up while you're still free. I'm not ignored. When you find me up a tree, it happens all so needlessly. Can't hear it come. But all of the things that we need to do, but none of them will lead to resounding truth. And so the dust collects and the time depends on the entropy of the dreams of men.
What a great tune there from Brock Ruggles, Clock Spills Open. You know what I love about that? It's called Clock Spills Open, and it's got that kind of tick-tock. I don't know if that's deliberate, Brock, but you got the tick-tock of the brick Brock, and it just works. It works beautifully. So a great tune. Thank you for sharing that one, Brock Ruggles. It's definitely well worth going back and finding that one and resurrecting it so that you can share it with the world. And don't forget, if you've got songs, if you've got backlog songs that maybe you started a few years ago, go back to them, because you never know. They might be awesome. And you can find some hidden gems amongst your previously created songs. And I'm sure that's what Dream States did, or perhaps they did. What do they say about their song? They say, an instrumental dedicated to my wife, who has wanted me to write a song for her for a while. Very cool stuff. It's called Angie's Tune. Hopefully that's also your wife's name. Thanks. Tip your waitresses. I'm here all night. Angie's Tune from Dream States here on Your Music Live. That's a jam, my friend. I love a lot about that, and I'm sure your wife digs it too. I love seeing the behind the scenes of GarageBand there on the iPhone. That's super cool. And yeah, what a bop. I like it because, I don't know, you could be just like, oh, Angie, I love the way your sun shines off your hair. Or you could just make something awesome like that. I kind of dig that more. But that's just me. Hey, if you want to do the love songs, it's like, oh, Angie, well, you came and you gave me a turkey. Then go your hardest, I guess. Man, am I going to go? Are we going off on tangents today? I must be excited because it's hockey. It's hockey playoff time, people. Whoop, whoop. All right. Yeah, we're coming towards the end of the first period, and we're going to take our period break, which is going to be, we're going to have 2 toilet breaks today. Yeah. because you got to have a break between the first and second and the second and third periods, which we're going to do here on this special hockey edition of Your Music Live. Hello to our non-sports fan, Joe and Barry Glenn. I'm looking your way. All right, let's continue on here. This one comes to us from Harp Lady Piano Girl. I like it. I like the names. Good job. Composed in GarageBand. We've got a theme going today. It's the GarageBand day. I dig it. Composed in GarageBand using loops. Usually when on vacation with a sleeping spouse using headphones so I can rock. Come on now. That's awesome. Yeah, look, that's why GarageBand is so cool on your iPhone or your iPad or whatever you're using. It just means that you can create wherever you are, whenever you are, headphones on, spouse asleep next to you, rocking out. So let's take a listen to this one. It's called Electronic Vacation number 3, and we're going to play it live on Your Music Live. That bass, am I right? That was just gritty and grimy in all the best ways. I loved the contrast between the minor and then the major, like do, do, do. Oh, that was cool. The bass was rocking, the synths, the arps, just great stuff. Really good. If you're creating that while you're half asleep, sitting laying next to your spouse with the headphones on, imagine what you could do if you were wide awake, hey? No, that was really cool. I love it. Harp Lady Piano Girl. Guess what? Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the horn, blow the siren. You'd think I'd know the terms. I used to be a hockey announcer. Well, no, I used to be a hockey PA announcer. I wasn't the commentator. Don't worry. I was just like the Adelaide Adrenaline goals scored by number 10, Greg Oddie. And yes, I did use that voice in case you're wondering. Don't worry, there's probably video of it here on the channel. So it is toilet break time number 1. It is the first period break here. It is intermission in Your Music Live, the hockey edition. So we're going to play this tune. This one comes to us from someone from a country. Actually, no, Norway. Norway play hockey. Come on, there's enough ice up there. Anyway, it is Auntie G. Yes, it is everyone's favourite Auntie Gertrude. Auntie G. She says, as I grow older, I find it harder and harder to take a firm stand of things. There is a reason behind most things, and I tend to agree a bit with everyone. Thank you to Marcus Cannell, who helped me with the guitars on this track called On the Fence. So Swedish Marcus Cannell and Norwegian, well, she's from South Africa originally. I don't know, man. We're going off on tangents here, but we got Sweden, we got Norway. I think that's pretty hockey. I think that's pretty rock and roll. And we're going to play this tune. It's called On the Fence, Auntie G, featuring Marcus Cannell on guitar. Your first toilet break here on Your Music Live.
Yeah, you do.
velvety smooth vocals of Auntie G, the wailing guitars of Marcus Cannell. Couldn't think of anything much better to be our first period break here on our hockey themes for no other reason except for the fact that I wanted to do it and wanted to do something a bit different and special for this special pre-recorded edition, because we are live to tape here. Yes, I am on holiday, vacation, whatever you want to call it, but I'm not here right now. But I didn't want you to miss out on some awesome indie tunes. So Your Music Live, the show, must go on. And it's going to go on with our next artist. This is The Truth About Unicorns. You know what the truth about unicorns is? I think I made this joke last time. They're real. Yeah, it's true. They say the third single from The Truth About Unicorns, the work of Glasgow, or Glasgow? I don't have the accent. Glasgow-based singer-songwriter Grant Woolard. This song is about dealing with all the crap that life throws at you and coming out the other side a stronger person, realizing what you are and what your priorities are. Thanks for listening. Well, you're very welcome, because this is a great song. It is The Truth About Unicorns and Stronger. Let's drop the puck. Period 2 is underway here on Your Music Live. About unicorns and Stronger here on Your Music Live. I love that. I love that. I love the click. I love the vibe. It's an 80s feel. It's got a modern twist. It's an upbeat, up vibe tune. Yeah, one of my favorites from you folks, and a great tune all around. Thank you for sharing that one. Remember, if you would like to share this show, there's a share button below. If you'd like to like this show, and you know what to do. It's hit the thumbs up. I was almost rhyming, and then it went griming. Let's play some more music. Play the music, man. Let's play the Black Rake. They say, "Hi, Pete. I recently recorded and mixed this on iPhone, then ran it through a Pultec and an SSL bus compressor to give it a bit of air and glue. Would love to hear your take on it. Please drop us at 15 seconds. I can definitely do that. We have the technology. Let's cue this sucker up to the 15-second mark. Let's get it ready to rock and roll, and let's hit play on the Black Rake. So many f***ing wires. That's a journey, my friend. I mean, you got Cats. You got, is that Bitburger? German lager in the background there. Nice. I like it. It's a bit sad that I can spot the type of beer from here. Oh, look, the cat out the window. You got some Focusrite Scarlett interfaces going on there. Yeah, look. Oh, look. Yeah, you're using the Atolla, the 4-port Atolla there. Sorry, I'm getting into the gear now. Really cool stuff. And yes, I agree. Too many wires. There are too many wires everywhere. I wish everything were wireless, except wireless sucks for music production. Don't use Bluetooth. Don't use wireless headphones or wireless gear for your music production. But the Black Rake, so many wires. I love it. You know who else I love? And that is Patrick Clements. He is an amazing guitarist, he's an amazing composer, and he creates some great music. And I love listening to Patrick's tunes, especially when I'm doing the taxes, answering emails, setting up live streams. He's my go-to admin guy, because when I'm doing my admin, I need tunes that are low-key, that don't have a lot of distracting vocals, but are still pristine in their audio quality and production. And that's exactly what Patrick brings us. And I'm sure he's not going to disappoint. I'm set up now. Patrick, no pressure, mate. He says, "Hi, Pete. Here's a little guitar piece that could perhaps be classified as meditative blues." I like it. Thank you for all the great work you do and allowing us to discover so many great musicians around the world. Well, you're welcome, my friend. And I'm sure the people around the world are thankful they've discovered you. And if they haven't, they're about to. This is Patrick Clements and Meditation on Your Music Live. Does not disappoint. What was it? Meditative blues? That's exactly the perfect description for that one from Patrick Clements. I loved that. The interplay between those guitar parts and the bass. The bass is doing its little walk and bass thing. There's two guitars in there doing slightly different things. It just creates just this amazing sandwich of deliciousness. A sandwich of delicious meditative blues. There you go. There's a sentence that's probably never been said on the internet before. There aren't too many of them, but a sandwich of delicious meditative blues probably only been said once or twice before, if ever. Let's continue on. Thank you, Patrick. That was a great tune. Let's go over to the Cloud of Sound and grab this one from Nahar Mapankar, who always creates great music. He says, "Hey, Pete, how are you?" "I'm well. This one's a special one. I made this one after our college ended. I took my friends' videos, converted them into MP3s, and used them. Hope you all like it." How cool is that? I love it. I love it. I love a project where you do something that's cool that you can then share with people. And it sounds like that's what Nahar Mapankar has done with this one. This is called Reminiscent, and we're going to play it live on Your Music Live to Tape.
You're not leaving tomorrow. You're leaving today, right?
Maybe.
Wow, so that's it, huh? Just 4 o'clock and you were gone for good.
Why am I so sad? Am I doing the wrong thing?
Absolutely not. Imagine going back and watching a tape of your life. You could see yourself change and make mistakes and grow up. You guys gave that to me. And that's amazing.
Weird thing is, now I'm exactly where I want to be. I got my dream job at Cornell, and I'm still just thinking about my old pals. Only now they're the ones I made here. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left.
बॉडी बन गई हमारी बॉडी बन गई
running around my room screaming like a child. Now, but no, you know what? Plenty of shite has already happened.
You know what? That's awesome. That hits you right down in the cockles, doesn't it? Yeah. Nahama Pankar, reminiscent. I bet your classmates and your friends love that. What a tribute. What an awesome thing to do. See, music does so many things, doesn't it? Yeah, you know what? It can heal, it can make you feel good, it can make you laugh, it can make you cry, it can make you reminisce. Reminiscent. Nahama Pankar. Very cool stuff indeed. And if you would like to reminisce about previous episodes here on Studio Live today, don't forget, we've got a whole bunch. We've got a whole Your Music Lives going back 3 years. We do a bunch of other live shows around here. The best place to go to keep up with all of it is studiolivetoday.com, your one-stop shop for Studio Live Today stuff. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank these folks here, DistroKid. If you want to go to distrokid.com/VIP/Pete Johns, you can save yourself 7% off on your first year on any DistroKid plan if you aren't already a member. And I know many of you are, but every week we have new folks in here in this show that are not releasing their music. Maybe our next artist is one of them. I don't know. I think Richard might release his music. Richard, aka Sticks for Guns, creates some great music. And this week he says, I did try to keep the layers down on this tune. Now, I don't know if he's being sarcastic there. Is this going to be layered out the wazoo, or is this going to be a simplistic, beautifully sparse arrangement? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to hit play. This is called Never to Love. Sticks for Guns on Your Music Live. pretty sparse. I like it. I like the simple arrangement. Yeah, Sticks for Guns often create some really like intense and not complex, that's the wrong word for it, but very intricate. Intricate is the right word. Intricate arrangements. And that one is just as good, but is indeed without all the layers. But it's still good. I love it. Thank you for sharing that one. Sticks for Guns. Go and check out that tune and all of the other songs that we've played here on the show today down in the description. They are all there for you. I've done all the hard work. You don't have to do anything. You don't got to do nothing. See, I've done all the hard work for you, even though I'm technically on holidays right now. Yeah, I know. But I'm doing all the work. You know what? I've been working double time and triple time to make sure that you don't miss out on any great independent music like this next one from Arthur Hills. He says Demons is pretty much about everyone's flaws, problems, or things they consider to be demons in their life. Very personal song of mine with a friend. So we're going to play this one here. It is Arthur Hills featuring Theo Gouda, and it's called Demons. Language warning on this one, couple of F-bombs, but they're well placed, and it's a cool tune. So let's give this one a spin here on Your Music Live.
I see these demons in my mind and I can't get rid of them. They seem to haunt my dreams and I can't let them go. I see these demons in my mind and I can't get rid of them. They seem to haunt my dreams and I can't let them go. These thoughts up in my brain make me go insane. Falling to ground, can't remember my name. These tears in my eyes made me blind to the light. Who the fuck told you I was doing alright? Yeah, this late nights alone up in my room. How the fuck you think I could go back to school? All unfair fights alone down in my tomb. I wish I could have made myself a little cool. Let you fall in love with someone else. But I'm a broken boy and I got no one else. Been stomping walls, ripping off my nails. Like a broken toy, I put me on the shelf. Got a hard time letting dreams go. Got a hard time letting me go. Got a hard time letting dreams go. Got a hard time letting me go. I see these demons.
There you go, Arthur Hills there, Demons. Very cool video and very cool song. Really good stuff there. I love it. I love seeing, the background. I've done some videos walking around my city, the mean streets of Radelaide, but it's cool to see other neighborhoods in your videos and a cool song. Absolutely. So thank you for sharing that one. That'll be down in the description with all the other awesomeness. Why don't we play one more tune? No, two more tunes, in fact, and then do another little period break / toilet break here. We're going to grab this one. We're going to come over here to Australia. Speaking of Australia, speaking of Radelaide, well, actually Sydney, we're going to jump over. This is Phantom Agents who says, "Hey, Pete, how's Rundle Mall going?" It's going well, mate. The balls are big and silver and the pigeon is metallic and hard. That'll only make sense to Australians, and especially South Australians. This is a rock tune, kind of Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd match up. Well, I kind of like the sound of that, and I'm sure you do too. This is Phantom Agents and Shine On here on Your Music Live.
Like a crazy diamond, shine on. Shine on. Like a crazy diamond, shine on. What happened next was kind of blood, confusion took control. All I heard was a dirty word, my eyes began to roll. The light went out one step beyond, there's nothing left to see. My name came up, but I can't respond, not even talking. I'll be there if you want me, exactly where I said I'd be. I'm in my easy chair, like a crazy diamond shine on. Shine on. I'll be there. Yeah.
That's one heck of a hook. Shine on, you crazy diamond. Phantom Agents here on Your Music Live. The hockey edition, sort of. I'm wearing a hockey jersey. We're doing it in 3 periods. That's about as close to hockey as you get. And at the end, there are no winners. Just lose. No, what? What am I talking about? All right, let's play one more tune before the break. This one comes as... I'm going to play this one as the ultimate tune of the second period because I get the name of this artist wrong more than I get it right. The name is, let's try this, Hypnotic Transmissions. I've called them Hypnotic Transitions. I've called them Hypnotic Transformations. I've probably called them Hippocratic Transylvanians. I don't know. But they are Hypnotic Transmissions, and they have a track called Descent. They say, actually, the album, the EP is called Descent. It's called Phase. They say, I used multiple movie samples, layering them forwards and backwards to set the mood, and then I took it into a dark, heavy electronica with fast driving beats and synths. This is part of my EP Descent, in which everything was made in GarageBand. Thanks to you, Pete, and your videos on mastering in GarageBand. Very cool. Always love to be part of the process. So thank you for the kind words. This is Hypnotic Transmissions and Descent on Your Music Live. That is some crazy powerful stuff there from Hypnotic Transmissions. Descent is the name of the EP, and that track was called Phase. And I like it. I like it a lot. Good job there. Sorry I get your name wrong all the time, but thank you kindly for submitting your song. And thank you kindly to our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. Let's get a round of applause going for DistroKid. They are awesome. If you're not already releasing your music with DistroKid, you probably should. Yeah, you just pay one yearly subscription, and then you can release an unlimited amount of music, and you can get it out there to all the platforms, even places like TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. I don't even know what you do with music on Snapchat, but my music's there. So if you want to do whatever you do on Snapchat with my music, go your hardest. But DistroKid make it super easy to get your stuff out there to the world. It is time for our second intermission, our second period break, and what I like to call the toilet break. And it's coming to us fresh from Germany. Germany play hockey. Yeah, it's cold in basically anywhere it's cold. Anywhere where there might be ice, hockey is played. This is PA, pronounce it alternative. They say, if you're lonely when you're alone, you're in bad company. Yes, that is a Jean-Paul Sartre quote, and that is what PA has given us for this song. So what are we going to get? Who knows? Let's hit play. We'll be back for a big third period action. I know, they might even pull the goalie. This is PA Death Dance on Your Music Live.
Falling low. My eyes are waiting, the secrets hiding, the past, the dance on the tightrope will last forever and never, till I pass away. Dance, dance the fear away. Dance, dance the fear away. Let it flow, flow to the beat, till you feel the heat. Move your feet, move the heat. Down, down, dance, dance the fear away. Dance, dance the fear away. I feel high while falling low. My eyes are waiting, the secrets hiding, the past, the dance on the tightrope will last forever and never, till I pass away.
The one, the only PA with Death Dance here on Your Music Live. What a cool track and what a worthy toilet break that was for our second intermission. You know what that means? Yeah, it's time for the third period here on Your Music Live, and we do have one cover song for our Under the Covers segment. So when you've only got one cover song, it better be a good one. And you know what? It's a bloody awesome one. It is Tierra del Fuego. And they say, hi, Pete, this is my band, Tierra del Fuego's cover of one of the best Dylan songs on Blood on the Tracks. CD Baby generated one of those topic pages for the album when it came out. And now I've finally got the songs on Scapular Winging Channel. Next time it's DistroKid all the way. Good job. Good call. And I'll get 7% off using your affiliate link. You sure will. You know the drill. I love it. Please drop us at 20 seconds. I can do that because of the kind words you've said. No, I would do that anyway. But it's cool. We have people that distribute with other distributors, and that's cool too. You know what? You do you, but DistroKid just make it so easy that I'm going to continue telling you how good they are. All right, let's give this one a spin. This is Tierra del Fuego and their cover of You're a Big Girl Now, Your Music Live.
Our conversation was short and sweet. It nearly swept me off of my feet, and I'm back in the rain. Oh, you are on dry land. You made it there somehow. You're a big girl now. Bird on the horizon, you're sitting on a fence. He's singing his song for me at his own expense. And I'm just like that bird. Oh, I'm singing just for you. And I hope you can hear me singing through these tears. Time is a jet plane, and it moves too fast. And oh, but what a shame that all we shared can't last. I can change, I swear.
Told ya. What did I tell you? If you're going to play one cover song on a show like this, it better be an awesome cover song, and that one definitely was Tierra del Fuego, and You're a Big Girl Now. Thank you for sharing that one, and we are underway. That was our one and only cover song. I know, we got like more than 30 songs, only one cover. But we've got some great original songs here for our third period action, including this next one. This one comes to us from Jackknife. They say, tried using a much calmer tone for this track. Hope you enjoy it. Well, we're going to jump on over to the cloud of sounds, and we're going to see what we got over here. This one is called Avaline. It is Jackknife Combat on Your Music Live.
I've kissed you 100,000,000 times. I've tasted the tears that I've cried. I held you, my beautiful child, and I'll keep your heart in mine. I love you to the moon and back, my little winter bear. I know you know how much that is, 'cause you're already there. I never knew love like this could ever possibly exist. I love you to the moon and back, as long as I live.
What a bop, right? Yeah, Jackknife Combat and remix there. Very cool stuff there indeed. And I hope you enjoyed that one. Are you having fun? Is this an interesting format? Should we go with the 3-period format in the future with a couple of different toilet breaks? I don't know. Maybe. It's a bit of fun. We're trying it out anyway for this one. If you are enjoying yourself, thumbs up, guns up down below. If you want to share the show, you can share it below as well. And you can leave a comment. If you're watching on the replay, leave us a comment. Let us know what you dug. And don't forget, down in the description, not only are all the links to DistroKid and to how to submit a song for a future show, but all the links to all the music that we've played here today are right down there for your viewing pleasure, including this next one that comes to us from Prod by Spider. And about this one, they say, I thought I'd finally add some guitar playing to more of my music. This song is called Everlast, the last song on my new album, Pick a Miracle. Skip to the Everlast chapter marker, 1422. Oh my goodness, I got so much work to do here. 1422. All right, I'm there. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? This is Everlast, Prod by Spider, on Your Music Live.
Spider gonna chill.
interplay between a couple of guitars. If you're listening on headphones or on stereo speakers, you're hearing some cool separation going on there. You've got a little subtle beat behind. I really like it. I like it. It's a lo-fi guitar recording sound, but you got some cool interplay between the two guitar parts going on there. It's a little bit of offbeat syncopated rhythm that just sounds great. Well done there, prod by Spider. Who knew? Spider. I guess it's the 8 legs. I guess it would be easier to play guitar if you had 8 legs, although no fingers and no opposable thumbs could be tricky. Who likes to be happy? Who likes Happy Ron? Who likes it when Happy Ron makes you cry? What? What's going on? What's happening? Why is Happy Ron making us cry? Well, Happy Ron has submitted a song here, and he says, after Happy Ron makes you laugh on a cruise, Happy Ron makes you cry on a cruise. So Happy Ron's going to play one of his tear-jerking songs here, and we're going to give it a spin here on Your Music Live. You missed a couple of weeks ago, we played his Stupidly Happy, Crazily Happy, Unbelievably Happy. It's a song. Anyway, I forgot the name of the song. But he's going to play another song for us here today, live from his Cayamo cruise. Happy Ron, Your Music Live.
So this song I wrote with Bonnie Raitt's bass player, a gentleman named Clebo. He's in a lot of old Bonnie Raitt videos. And I always play this at the end of things because this is a song about what you'd say to people you love if you only have a little time left. And since we're only here a little while, it's fine to sing this. My life is ticking down. It's not what I would choose. I hear your saddened sound of all you think you'll lose. But before I leave this life, I have this wish for you. The hope that you will see the wider view. Only see the wider view and paint the way with me. Canvas won't be quite so blue if you don't want it to be. The colors that we've known mean we don't paint alone if we choose to see the wider views. It's just a part of life. We're only here a while. We made the best of everything, the most of every mile. All the joyous times you painted on my face, for you made me better with every grace. Only see the wider view and paint the way with me. Your canvas won't be quite so...
Happy Ron hitting you in the feels this time. And look, there's a happiness to that, isn't there? To appreciating the joys of life. Let's get all deep and meaningful, shall we, on a fun, but Happy Ron is awesome. Go and check out Happy Ron. He'll make you laugh, he'll make you cry, he'll make you sing, he'll make you try to be a better person, you see. That's what Happy Ron means to me. Did I just get all Dr. Seuss on us there for a moment? I love it. All right, while we're on the tribute sort of stuff, I got a great email this week from an artist by the name of Seaside But Still Docked, and they've shared a song, and they've said the following. The song was written in the aftermath of 9/11, inspired by an article titled Stay God's Hand, and published in the Times of London. Recorded in GarageBand on an iPad in and between watching all your tutorials, Pete. Hard work getting everything right, but I share your opinion. Sometimes you just have to do your best and finish it, even though it's all very rough around the edges. It's 100% correct. You need to just... I'm an advocate of just getting things done. Perfection is a myth. It's never going to be perfect. So create, record, release. And that's exactly what this artist, Seaside But Still Docked, has done. And this is their tune, Stay His Hand, on Your Music Live.
Picture of the World Trade Center. C-52 here in New York. I'm Brian Bumble. We understand that there has been a plane crash on the southern tip of Manhattan. You're looking at the World Trade Center.
And we have a breaking news story to tell you about. Apparently, a plane has just crashed into the World Trade Center here.
Appeared to bank sharply and smash directly, perhaps purposely, into, oh my goodness, there's another one. Oh my goodness, there's another one.
Seems to be on purpose.
It is is everything. It is everything. His hands. His hands. All the things that we long for, the things we remember, they are everything that we are made of. So praise His hand. These are the things that stay.
Very well produced song. Yeah, look, for those of us that were around, of us, whatever age you were, if you're an age where you can remember that, it still brings back the memories of where you were and what you were doing when the world changed, and it did. And it didn't change again quite as much until about 20 years later, a couple of years ago. But yeah, no, it still feels surreal, doesn't it, when you look back on those images and think about what went on. But a great song, a great tribute, Seaside, but still docked. Thank you for sharing that one here on Your Music Live. Let's continue on. We're continuing to power through this third period here on YML. This is Cosmic Pigeon. They say, the song was recorded on GarageBand for iPad, and I used my Gretsch Junior Jet P90. Might look a little something like this. Very cool stuff. It is called Going Through. We're going to spin it live here right now on Your Music Live. Guitars playing, just that interplay between them just works so well. And I don't care what you do to your processing, nothing quite sounds like a Gretsch, does it? Yeah, nothing quite plays like a Gretsch, nothing sounds like a Gretsch guitar. So beautiful stuff there from Cosmic Pigeon. Another cool artist name too. Another artist name that I've had a bit to do with is R2, because it used to be called RX2 and I got confused. So So they've changed their name to R2 and spelled it out, as you can see there. This is a track called On Top. About this one, they say, most of this track constructed of Apple loops with GarageBand iOS. I included a few of my own MIDI tracks and a guitar lead. I'm moving on from using Apple loops to create the basic foundation of my tracks. It's amazing what is available in GarageBand iOS and other doors. The possibilities are limitless. Next up is back to good old-fashioned rock and roll. Until next time, thanks for always supporting the indie music community. Well, you're welcome, my friend. And thank you for submitting a track, which you're going to play right now. This is R times 2 and On Top.
Time comes and goes. Who really knows? We ebb and flow. Blessed in the fold. Cast in the show. Bask in the glow. Seeds never sow. Lose all control. Right from the start, we play the part, we play the part. Everybody talks about another side. Guess I'll have to wait for a different time. Like to take a peek at the other side. Never underestimate a broken mind.
Super funky stuff there from R times 2. I did like that effect, interesting effect with the octaved vocals there in that part there, and some funky guitars, some cool loops, and apparently back to rock and roll soon there for R times 2. So very cool stuff. Look forward to hearing what you produce in the future. All right, we got how many songs we got to go? We got 5. Count them. 5. So it's like the final 5 brought to you by whatever sponsor the hockey has. Remember, like this, the final 5 minutes brought to you by Bud Light or something like that. Or if it's a Canadian, by Molson Canadian. That's not a good Canadian accent, Johns. But you know who is a good Canadian? Not this next artist. He's from Arizona. But Tremor Bear says, this song talks about not being self-centered. Think about others before you say it or do it. Recorded on GarageBand Mac. I'll probably remix this song ... later. I like it. Let's give this one a spin. It's not about you. Tremor Bear on Your Music Live.
It's all about you. It's all about you. You never think of others because your heart is so cold. Your lips are so dry. All you do is think about you. Yeah. Think about others. Think about you. Yeah. It's alright to be good. Yeah. Think about others. Think about you. Sometimes I feel that I'm falling down. Is there a way to get up? I need help.
Tremor Bear, guitarist right in the pocket there. I love Tremor Bear's guitar work. It's why he's one of only about 4 artists that I've actually collaborated with in the last 3 or 4 years, because he just, like, his music is just so in the pocket. It's so spot on, the guitar work. Like, hear that solo, ding, 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 like the harmonized solo, perfection. Great stuff there from Tremor Bear. Throw some bear emojis in the chat. Look, I know I'm not here live and I can't tell you what to do. You can't tell me what to do, Johns. You're not even here in the chat. But yeah, just give me some bears, because who knows? I might be watching this premiere as well. Maybe I'm in the chat. Hi, future me. Hi, past. Oh, I just responded to myself. Who might be here? Well, I don't know. Who's going to be here on Your Music Live? Probably all the artists that we have here. Might have a Mark Bro. Mark Bro's often in these shows. Probably got a Thomas Christ. Maybe Jade Starr's here doing some moderating duties. Maybe Leela Lou Reality. You know, all the usual suspects that hang around these sort of parts. Maybe there's a Clayton Von Kluge. Is there a Clayton Von Kluge sighting? Because Clayton, he's either here and he's 100% all in, or sometimes he's MIA, which is probably a good reference because this is a track called Preemptive Strike from Clayton Von Kluge. He says, hello, Pete. This was one of those gems I found on the back burner as I've been searching through thoroughly until my studio is 100%. Most of it was done on the iPad, but I had to finish it up on the iPhone just until my other gear is fixed. I hope someone enjoys this more up-tempo departure from my usual more smoother and mellower offerings. Thanks for everything you do for all of us. Well, thank you, Clayton Von Kluge, and let's give this one a spin. It's Preemptive Strike here on Your Music Live. Clayton Von Kluge there, Preemptive Strike on Your Music Live. Look, I'm no as a resident smelly lefty hippie, I'm no fan of war, but that was cool. You can't deny that bass. That was some cool bass, and look, most of that imagery looked like training drills anyway, which is cool, but doesn't make me feel good about the potential what they're training for. But let's not let that get in the way of the fact that Clayton Von Kluge creates some great funky, but that's not even funky. That's next level. That's funky. I just learned what funk music is. It's not quite that, but I think that Clayton KVK is bringing the funk, bringing the noise. All right, guess what? It is time for our last three tracks. I know it's been so real, but because we're doing a hockey show, we're doing 3 periods. They're all about 30 minutes long. We're actually going to finish a little earlier than we usually would here on this particular episode, and we're going to play our anti-penultimate song. It is Tres Verde, or Tres Verdi, if you're Australian. And all they say about this one is, hope you like it. Well, I hope I like it too. In fact, I've already listened to it, so I like it. I hope you like it. It's called Now, and we're going to play it now. That's just a beautiful jam. Any way you slice it. See what I did there? Slice it. Sliced bread. Jam. Jelly, I guess you'd call it in some parts of the world. No, that was cool. That was very nice. That was Now from Tre Verde. Look, I'm not even subscribed. I'm subscribing immediately. And you can do that too. Jump down to the description and you can subscribe as well. Very cool stuff there from Tre Verde on Your Music Live, brought to you by DistroKid. Check out all the links down below. You can check out DistroKid. You can submit a song. You can look at all of the amazing artists that we played here today. You can have a good old jolly good time. Go to studiolivetoday.com, in fact, for all of the ways that you can interact with me and the channel. And don't forget, I'm going to be back at the end of the month. If you're watching this one on the premiere or just after it's premiered live, I'll be back for Your Music Live. The first show back, I think, is the 1st of May or the 30th of April, depending where you are in the world. And we'll be back live and exclusive then. But for now, let's play our penultimate song. This one comes from Hari Maya. And they've got an amazing track. I really dig this one. It's called Spaceship. It's our penultimate tune, and we're going to spin it up. What about this do they say? They say Spaceship is a song about traveling into space with a happy mood. This track can bring to the listener an optimistic travel with energetic beat and synthesizer melody. While composing the track, I was thinking a lot of sci-fi movies like Blade Runner for the strong atmosphere. I really hope you guys like it. Thank you. And that is from Hari Maya. This is called Spaceship. I think you're going to dig it. We're going to play it, our penultimate song on Your Music Live. Just the coolest, most uplifting jam that you've heard in a long time? Yeah, I think so. Hari Maya and Spaceship. What a deserving penultimate tune here on this extra special. Tonight, on a very special episode of, The Wonder Years? That's the one I always go to, Growing Pains. No, what was the show I actually watched? Full House. Tonight, on a very special episode of Full House, Michelle finds out that she's actually a twin. You see that? Where my Full House fans at? Right here. Okay. Ultimate song time. And guess who the ultimate song's going to be? This is actually an amazing jam. This is Rick Rowan. He's going to be our ultimate song tonight. He says, this is a moody tune I wrote that sounds like it belongs in a film noir detective movie. So I made the video accordingly. Now I just have to make the movie and I'll all be set. Sorry, Rick. But yes, this is really awesome. And it's a little bit of a moody, smoky kind of way to end the show here, but it was too cool not to play, and I thought it would be a cool one to just end with a little style, a little flair, a little substance, and it's called I'll Do It Again, Rick Rowan, to finish us off here on Your Music Live. Just an awesome jam there from Rick Rowan. What a way to finish a great episode of Your Music Live. If you want to check out all of the artists that we featured here on the show, jump down into the description. They're all linked down there for your listening and subscribing and following and viewing pleasure. Don't forget our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. If you are an independent artist, you want to get your music out there to all the platforms and save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan, just use that link. There's also links down in the description to submit your song for a future show. We'll be back soon. Same bat time, same bat channel here for another Your Music Live. Thanks everyone for being here. Hit the thumbs up on your way out, and I'll see you next time. Remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, keep creating, and I'll see you next time here on Studio Live today. Bye for now.